Hola mi gente. This is the podcast of Christelle Nadia Fotso. I believe in America. I always have. Being born in Cameroon, being the disabled, the physically challenged daughter of one of the first African, Pan-African captain of industries, Fotso Victor Fotso, forced me, made me realize very, very, very early on that I needed to go to America, that I needed to have an American education. Not because Cameroon wasn't good enough, but because my disability made me a target. I was certain that going to America, going to New York, having an education would give me all the tools, all the skills needed not to become a prey because of my dad, because of Victor Fotso Victor's wealth. I always believed that given the fact that I made it to America, that I left Cameroon in 1993, that I was able to go to the American best schools, universities, law school, that he would protect me. It took my dad dying the way he did to realize that my greatest liability wasn't my disability, but that it was my resume. They told me that a law degree, a master's in international relations, American education was power. They were wrong. Northfield Mount Hermon, the University of North Carolina at Charlotte, the Washington College of Law, American University School of International Service. Those are not just American schools, American colleges and universities. Those are institutions, badges of belonging. Alumni from those places usually help each other. Maybe naively, I felt that coming from Cameroon, being physically challenged, having a disability would make me welcome in those places, would give me immunity. Instead, it gave my enemies, Fotso Victor's enemies, a blueprint. They knew exactly what rules to use to break me, which bureaucratic levers to pull to make me disappear. My bar, the DCBAR, the District of Columbia Bar Association, has never seen me as a member, never cared about my disability, has never, in this moment, seen me as a member in crisis. They saw me as an administrative problem. They could just suspend. This isn't just a Swiss, a Liechtenstein scandal or an African family drama. It is a global enterprise. And America, the United States of America, isn't an innocent bystander. It is a critical supplier. It supplies the indifference. It supplies the legitimizing silence. When JPMorgan Chase refuses to deny holding my father's assets, Fotso Victor assets, that's not neutrality. That's complicity. My own bar association, the District of DCBAR, cuts me off at the knees. That's not procedure. That's participation. You tried to starve me. You tried to bankrupt me into silence. You weaponized my disability, my race, my gender. But you made one fatal mistake. You taught me how the system works, and now I'm using it against you. This is no longer a request. It is an audit, and I am the auditor. Read my story, Miente, on Medium. Share this podcast. Ask JPMorgan Chase and the District of Columbia Bar Association one simple question. Why? The countdown doesn't end with me. If they can do this to a woman with American degrees, with a bar license, what can they do to others? What chance does anyone else have? Niente? Share the podcast. Share the article on Medium. And on reste ensemble.